What?
No, look, you may not trust me as your father, but as a fellow journalist, I'm telling you, your reputation is all you have. You've got to get back to Harvard. You got to clear your name. We can fight it together.
Forget it, Dad. I'm not going home. Look, if it makes you feel better, I am keeping a journal. It's one thing you taught me I held on to.
I knew that. I was just making sure. Hey, Steve.
How you doing? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Matt? Hey. Listen, I'm gonna get changed. What time's your flight?
Oh, you take your time. My cab will be here about half an hour, so, I have to say farewell to my grandson anyway.
I gotta take off, Dad.
Oh. Okay, Mac. Look, I know things have not been... But great to see you.
How you doing?
Good.
So you'll be celebrating the draw with the lads, then?
The draw? Wait, who do we get?
We don't know.
Oh. Oh, come on, Steve. Who?
Millwall. At home.
Whew.
Hello. Now, we want to play.
Hey, gorgeous.
Hey.
You okay?
Yeah, I was just watching my dad playing with Ben. He's already a better grandfather than he ever was a dad.
You know, he seems like a decent bloke now. For a bloody journal. So he was an arsehole when you were growing up. Guess that's why neither of you joined the old man's racket.
What do you mean?
You know, followed in his footsteps.
What are you talking about? Matt did.
What do you mean?
Matt was always a little more fascinated with our absentee father than I was.
Shannon, what do you mean Matt did?
That's what Matt studied at Harvard. He was a journalism major. I just really hope that he gets back to it. You know, once he gets your brother out of his system.
So he's a Yank and an undercover journo. Looks like we'll have to give the boy 2 funerals.
A boy from the land of apple pie, dropped in a culture of an eye for an eye. We're up for combat and beyond that. Sky News at 10 are beyond that.
What are you doing here?
I want to work with you outside.
What happened? Shannon okay?
Yeah, Shannon's fine. Why didn't you tell me?
Steve Dunham just walked.
Why didn't you tell me you're doing journalism?
Not, I quit. Jesus, what difference does it make?
Listen, mate, to some people, it makes a huge difference.
And what would you know about that?
Listen to me. I like you, but you have no idea what you're getting into. Now, I've got to tell my brother that his new best mate is a journalist. So me and you are going outside now.
Toast! Stevie Dunham. Back in the Abbey after all these years. Welcome home, Major. The Major!
Oh, hang on.
All right, boys. What you lot doing here?
Yankee? Nah, he's a fucking undercover journo.
What?
Nah, bollocks.
straight, mate. I see him down the Times with all the other journalists, shaking hands and all that. I mean, proper pally. What's all that about?
Think about it. Drops in out of nowhere. Never been in a scrap in his life. Snugs in nice and tight with a top boy of the firm. For fuck's sake, Pete, what else was he doing at the Times?
Nah, that means fuck all. Could be in any one of 100 reasons he was down there.
Yeah, well, this time I'll like to make sure of that myself.
You sure of this, Bob? Because if you're coming in here like this, you fucking well better be.
Yeah, watch out, son. What, this easy's it?
Yeah.
Yeah? The fuck is this? Here, Keith, you know about all this computer stuff. Have a look.
What's this?
Here we go. First match, West Ham v Birmingham, home. Pete brought me to the Bridget Abbey pub on Walsh Road, his main hangout, and introduced me to his gang. Oh, look, we're fucking gang now. Yeah, I'll make it go up. Bother is Pete's thuggish right-hand man. Keith is sort of Bother's enforcer. You happy now? We're all in here.
You didn't say nothing about me.
Wait. I'll put some clothes on.
So you're the major?
I was the major. I guess the summer still am. That Terry here was my right-hand man back in the glory days.
That was a long time ago, then, mate.
How did you get out of it?
Man, I was a crazy bastard back then. All I fucking cared about was my reputation amongst the firms of England. I mean, you've heard all the stories about Millwall, yeah? Last match I went to was Millwall-West Ham. We're talking a good 10 years ago. I mean, we've been waiting for this match all year. At Millwall, yeah? Stepping into their ground, completely outnumbered. We were fucking wired from the start. Now, Tommy Hatcher, he was their main man back then. He used to bring his 12-year-old boy to the grounds, Tommy Jr., always banging on how he'd brought this kid up, you know, to be like a little pit bull. Well, we lost that match, 3-0. And those Millwall cunts started laughing at us. And I just fucking snapped. I mean, I couldn't let it lie, you know? So I assembled all our troops and we hunted them down. I saw that little lad go down. And I saw his skull get crushed under the boots of the GSC. I never went to another match after that. And I left the major behind. And that's when I met your sister. She was my angel. She really saved me. Showed me a new life. Let me forget all this bollocks. But she swore she'd leave me if I ever returned to it. And when it comes back to me, and believe me, mate, it fucking does, that madness. I mean, when I hear, you know, the roar of the stadium on match day, yeah, all the lads calling me down here to get pissed out of me fucking tree. When I think of that, I think about getting back into it. With Shannon and Ben, they remind me. There's more to life than all this.
Get all those juicy details, mate. Writing it all down.
What? You fucking journal! Alright! You sure you know what you're doing here? He's fucking undercover! Don't tell him nothing! I said, are you sure? What? You already knew? All I know is he studied journalism, right, at Harvard. But he's dropped out. We found his journal, full of stories about all of us. It's just a fucking diary. Ned saw you at the Times with a couple of journals. That was my dad. He's the journalist. You knew that. Your man's a fucking journo, and you knew about it. Look, that don't mean nothing yet, boss. You what? He studies to be a journo. His old man is a journo. What's the fucking difference? You let one of them get in with us. I wasn't trying to get anything. You shut up! I don't care who he is or what he's done. You don't do someone on the deck. What's fucking wrong with you, eh? He's gonna bury us all and what? You're just gonna sit down and watch him do it? Nah. Nah, Steve. You're the major. You started this firm. I'm speaking for all the boys here when I say we got the biggest ruck of our lives coming up, and your brother's too much of a bottle job to lead us.
The GSC is Pete's firm, all right? He calls the shots.
Yeah? Well, fuck the lot of ya. GSC? Get a fucking one! Move! Get yourself cleaned up.
Tommy! This is it, mate. We're finally gonna get back at those fucking hammer cunts, eh?
What's he doing here? Mark, sit down, son, sweet. That's it. Do as you told you, mug. Fuck off.
Brother. You know we're going to have to stop meeting like this, don't you, son? People are going to start to talk. So what you doing up so late anyway on a fucking school night? Shouldn't you be at home with the rest of your pals all shitting it at the thought of us turning you over? What, you had a lover's tiff? What do you want, bud?
Fucking Yank's an undercover journo. He's out of boozer now. Tom, you've got to give him the chop. He's got a meeting out of the palm of his hand.
What makes you think that I want to sort that out for you, eh?
The Major's there too.
Stevie Dunham's in.
Oh, thanks, Pete. Shut up! It's just shooting my ass. Who the fuck are you?
Look, I'm sorry I lied about being a history major, but that's it. I'm not a journalist.
Well, it don't look fucking good, does it, Matt? Why are you keeping a record?
It's just a journal. I've kept that my entire life.
Are you working for the Times?
No. Look, I'm telling you the truth. You've got to trust me, Pete.
Mate, you've put me right fucking in it. If I don't convince those boys that the head of their firm was not just taken by a fucking Yank journo, the GSC is done. So I'm gonna go out there, and I'm gonna tell them that Bob's got it wrong, and that you're one of us. And I had better be fucking right.
So, Bobber, is there anything else you want to tell us?
Listen, Tom, please, this is how it's got to go down.
Fucking God! Afraid you're the only one going down, little bother. Grass. Heck, no good rock.
Fuck!
This shit with Bother could tear this firm apart. Mate, I need you. Stay with us just through Millwall.
I'm not gonna help you. I made a promise to my wife and kids, all right? And I'm sticking to it. You know, there comes a time when the best reputation you can have is the one with your family.
What is it? Hello, boys! Jesus! Pete! Pete, come on, man! Hello, Terry! Fuck up! Terry! Terry!
Look who's back in the fucking abbey after all these years.
Tommy, I'm done with all this, mate.
Retired, did ya? Got yourself a Yank wife, did ya? Had a son of your own, did ya?
Listen,
I had a son once! I know,
I'm
remember
sorry.
him! You fucking remember him!
I'm sorry.
It's too late! Oh! Oh, you bastard!
Ah!
No!
Tommy!
You listen to me.
Tommy!
You die tonight, and me and you are even.
It's done! Let's go! Pete! Pete, over here, mate! Quick! Jesus. Fucking hanging there, mate. Keep it! Missed! Boy, what the fuck did you do? Get a fucking car! Jimmy! Get in it! Go on! Move! Get him the fuck in the car! Get him! Go! Go! Fucking go! Get out of the way! Move! Move! Somebody help! Help us! He's been fucking stabbed! Come on, hurry! Fucking hurry up! Okay, resus. No! No! 6 units of own neck.
What do you say?
He's hanging on.
Trust in lads. You always said trust in lads was my problem, Bob. I trust lads too much. Trust the Yank too much. This is how you prove your point? Backstabbing me. Teaming up with Tommy Hatcher to kill the Major. Kill my fucking brother! Come on, Tommy. Just say the word and I'll do it. I don't need you for that. I don't need you for anything anymore. Go. Away. Please.
Shannon.
You're sick! You're so sick!
I'm so sorry.
I know. The doctor said that you're gonna be okay. He said it's just gonna take a little time. We're leaving tomorrow. It's not safe for us here now.
You're right, man.
How is he? He's hanging in.
So now?
You let Tommy know I want to straighten out. Tomorrow.
All right.
We finish this once and for all. Somewhere quiet. Away from Old Bill. Like, your mate still wants security at Trinity Wharf.
Yeah.
Get hold of him. Set it up.
Sure.
What's going on?
Ben and I are on the noon flight to Boston.
You can't leave him. He was trying to protect us. You can't do this to him, Shannon.
Yes, she can. She has to. So should you.
I'm going with you to that wharf tomorrow.
Jesus Christ.
They crash our pub. They put your brother in the hospital.
That ain't your problem anymore.
The fuck are you talking about? I've got just as much at stake here as you do.
Matt, listen to me. It's time to go home.
I don't know where my home is anymore.
I think we both know where it ain't. Mate, this is my fight. It's my brother in the hospital. I'll take care of Tommy. Go on, mate.
troubles in the air. They fly so high. They reach the sky. And like
You're doing the right thing, Matt.
Yeah.
You know that back home nobody's gonna care about your rep here. You know that, right? I'm gonna call a cab.
Where's Matt?
Finally went out. Come on.
This is Charlie 27, MPCB 501 at Brixton Road. Disturbance heading southeast to Hunnam. Copy Charlie 27, back in.
The cab's on its way. Matt? Matt? Matt?
In the far away fires, where the hills forever burn, at the feet of our heroes, we try hard to learn. the lesson is lost there in the smoke and the mud. That we are one flesh, one breath, one life, one blood. I stood by the river that ran red with shame. I stood in the killing fields where death has no name. I stood with my brothers and awaited flood. And we were one flesh, one breath, one life, one blood. Then I fell to the ground, tasting ashes on my tongue, thinking that only the dead are forever young. There was peace in the twilight.
At least one of you Dunham cunts are gonna pay for my fucking boy!
Was a world without danger.
Well, my brother. Never could turn down a good scrap. You know me, bro.
Get him up! Any good. Cause we are one flesh, one breath, one life.
Holy shit! Shoot him! Shoot! Stay around me!
Don't be a fucking idiot! Get away out of here! Shannon, stop! Matt! Shannon, stop!
Hey, Pete, what are you doing? Fucking hell, Tommy. That's Steve Dunham's wife.
Tommy uses that cop! Do you know what he'll do to her? He's a fucking animal!
Hello, love.
Matt!
Let me in the fucking car! Let me in, you slag! I'll smash his fucking window in! I'll smash his fucking window!
Are you okay? Is Ben okay?
Matt!
You're gonna get it now, you little yank!
Boy, you want to make up for what you've done? Get my brother's family out of here.
Tommy! Don't you want to finish me off then?
You already finished, little Petey. The NTO will take care of you in a minute, you mug.
We didn't kill your son, Tommy! You did! You should have protected him, mate! He was your son!
Did you talk about my fucking
He was your son!
Don't talk about my...
He was your fucking son!
Get in the fucking motor! Get in the fucking car! Only a police or whatever! He
button heads on! He made me feel sick! I hit him with a brick! Never cunts! Not laughing or singing! No more! He's not laughing or singing! That's it! It's enough! Hang on! I'll get us out of here! Go! You can't leave it! Pay! Pay! Fucking help him!
Pete Dunham's life taught me there's a time to stand your ground. His death taught me there's a time to walk away. I would never have the chance to thank him, but I could live in a way that would honor him.
It's too much. Well, congrats on the Epstein account, Van Holden. That should be a nice commission.
I bet your father's election had nothing to do with it.
Fuck you very much, Todd.
Gentlemen, if you will excuse me, I must partake once again in this restaurant's fine facilities. Fucking lucky bastard. What the fuck? Matt Buckner? Is that you? Jesus, man. You look like shit. Hey, Buckner, do you mind?
You said you'd hook me up. I took the fall for you to Harvard. You said you'd hook me up.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
They were your drugs, and you said you had more to lose, and that you'd hook me up if...
All right. Yes, I said I would hook you up. Jesus, man, I'm in a meeting right now. Call my office, talk to Cindy. She'll make an appointment for you.
You gotta be joking me, spineless shit. That you'd hook me up if...
All right, yes. I said... What the fuck is this?
This? It's my ticket back to Harvard.
Give me that.
I wouldn't do that. ever blow in bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. They fly so high, they reach the sky, and like my dreams they fade and die. Fortune's always lighting, I've looked everywhere. I'm from below with bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. United! United!
Rep yourself, rep your fam, rep your health and rep your clan. If the test of a man is to throw up your hands, and we gon' do that fighting because it's united we stand. I put my heart in this, I'm a part of the art of this. My cartilage is seeping out my nose like smoke from parliament. If God is justified, I continue to sweat it. I'm ready to set it on anybody down to wage it. I'm headed for a ball, I like to get locked up and then bailed out. Can't wait to get a taste of me, my mates at the ale house. These soldiers in the war for score report on a double. Forever glow and bubbles. I can't resist, it takes one diss, I get pissed. Here come my bad balls. I flip my shit, get ballistic when one of my biz falls. We got a man down, see how this fan bound. Step up and face him adjacent, that's how we stand ground. I feel serenity when I'm facing my enemies, knowing any friend will be sending me plenty of energy. Lending a thought the penalties, never get what the end will be. It's time to knuckle up, hey yo, you ready? Well, you better be. Yeah, rep yourself, rep your fam, rep your health and rep your clan. If the test of a man is to throw up your hands, and we gon' do that fighting because it's united we stand. From both coasts of the Atlantic, from the seas to seashores, once defiance led to our alliance in these wars. We see the probable cause in most of our killing, but what about the ones not willing and the ones who as children we supposed to be building a better day for tomorrow? I feel like we climbing a mountain, biggest Kilimanjaro. If you feeling the sorrow, you know that your heart is a hollow. I'm ready to lead a new mission. Are you ready to follow? I swallow government interests, so their excuses devour. While corporations killing millions with abuses of power, I refuse at this hour to just stand by and be quiet. But I'm curbing my urge to serve these motherfuckers a riot. We gotta question the weapon used for repping up in our habitat. The pen is mighty, or why do you wanna go and grab a gat? The goal is evolution, but it has to be passive. Start with the health of self and pass the mental wealth to the massive. Rep yourself, rep your fam, rep your health and rep your clan. The real test of a man is to put down his hands, and we can be united, cause if we divide it, we damn.
Put it out, man. The cops behind you. Let me remind you. Jail's an happy place, so wipe the smile off your face. So put it out and go, hey, you got it. You run away! Run away! I say you look right now, me. Don't know where to find me. Never give a fuck if you're in your car behind me. Watch, judge it, making you pay like every man down there at the terrorist train. We're all victims of the system. There's cops at every corner in the way that you can live. How am I supposed to deal